Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to Claudia's Universe. Today we're gonna knit a right slanted rib dishcloth. I hope you enjoy. Today we'll need cotton yarn, a pair of scissors, 6 US needles, 2 marker stitches, and a tapestry needle. And I also forgot to show that we'll need a 6 US double pointed needle. First, we'll need to cast on 34 stitches. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. So summertime sadness. I got that summertime sadness. Oh, 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 oh. I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. I got my baby by my heavenly side, and I know if I go, I'll be happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like your stars, honey, on fire. I feel it everywhere. After casting on our 34 stitches, we're gonna knit for 6 rows. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. So summertime sadness. I got that summertime sadness. Oh, 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 oh.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves on my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity center. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Yeah, she knows what I think about, and what I think about. One love, one house, one love, 2 mouths. No shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nothing that I really want to tell you about, no. Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes on my sweater. If I just take it back.
When we've finished knitting our 6 rows, we're gonna start the pattern. So first we're gonna knit 3 stitches.
And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue, cause your love it tastes, yeah. These hearts adore, everyone the other beats heart is for. Inside this place is warm, but outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, 2 mouths.
Then you're gonna slip the marker
No shirt, no blouse.
and purl the first stitch after that marker. And then we're gonna knit 2 stitches and purl 1. We're gonna repeat knit 2, purl 1 to the end of the marker stitch. After repeating knit 2, purl 1 several times, we're gonna slip the marker stitch. Then we're gonna knit the final 3 stitches. So for row 2,
we're gonna first knit 3 stitches. Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch, knit 1, purl 2, and knit 1. So repeat purl 2, knit 1 to the end of the second marker stitch. Then you're gonna slip the marker stitch again, and we're gonna finish by knitting 3 stitches. So for row 3, we're gonna first start again by knitting 3 stitches. Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch, purl 1, and knit 2, and you're gonna repeat knit 2, purl 1 until you hit the marker stitch. Now stop repeating knit 2, purl 1. You're gonna slip the marker stitch and you're gonna knit the last 3 stitches. Okay, now for row 4, it's a bit more complicated. First, you're gonna knit the first 3 stitches. Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch. And we're gonna take our double pointed needle and we're gonna slip 3 stitches on it. Or you can use a cable needle. And you're gonna bring it to the back. Then we're gonna knit 1 stitch from the left hand needle. And we're gonna then, with the yarn in front, slip 2 stitches that were on the cable needle, actually the last 2 ones. We're gonna slip them right back on the left hand needle, left the 3rd stitch on that double pointed needle, and we're gonna purl the 2 stitches we slip right back on the left hand needle. Then we're gonna take our double pointed needle and we're gonna knit the remaining stitch that is on this needle. Then we take back our left hand needle and we're gonna purl the next 2 stitches. And we're gonna repeat the pattern we just did over and over again until we go to the second marker stitch.
It's all been said and done, or I've done and said it all. I hope and pray. I think it's time to catch that train. I don't know where it starts and I don't know where it ends. I guess that's the name of the game. Oh yeah, yeah. Got to let it go. I got to let it go. Yeah. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things like what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture.
Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch and knit the final 3 stitches.
Miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, so won't you come on over?
So for row 5, we're gonna start by knitting 3 stitches.
Don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, yeah. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch, purl 1,
Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on off for sale.
knit the 2 following stitches, purl 1, and we're gonna repeat knit 2, purl 1 until we hit the marker stitch.
Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy?
Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch and we're gonna knit the last 3 stitches.
Still dizzy. Well, oh, since I come home, well, my body's been a mess. And
We're gonna knit the 3 first stitches,
the way you like to dress, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool.
then we're gonna slip the marker stitch,
Why don't you come on over?
we're gonna knit 1, then we're gonna purl 2 stitches and knit 1, and we're gonna repeat the pattern, purl 2, knit 1 until the marker stitch.
Of course I'd mess up the ending like that, but that's okay, cause I'm gonna keep it, cause I'm too lazy to redo this cover.
Now we're gonna slip the marker stitch and knit the last 3 stitches.
She'll always be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young, this I know.
Now for row 7, we're gonna knit the first 3 stitches
About it, she told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go.
and we're gonna slip the marker stitch once again We're gonna purl the first stitch after this marker stitch. We're gonna knit the following 2 stitches, and then we're gonna purl 1. And we're gonna repeat knit 2, purl 1 until we hit the marker stitch. Then we're gonna slip the marker stitch, and we're gonna knit 3 stitches. So for this last row, which is row 8, we're gonna first knit the 3 first stitches, as per usual, and then we're gonna slip the marker stitch, and we're gonna knit 1, purl the following 2 stitches. Now listen up carefully because this is the tougher part. So take your cable needle or your double pointed needle, and you're gonna slip the 3 following stitches on this needle, and then you're gonna put it to the back. Then you're gonna take your right hand needle and you're gonna knit the stitch on the left hand needle. After that, you have to bring your yarn into the front, and we're gonna slip the last 2 stitches of the double pointed needle or cable needle that you are using back on the left hand needle, and we're gonna purl these 2 stitches. Then after this, you're gonna take your double pointed needle or your cable needle, whichever one you're using, and you're gonna knit the last stitch on this needle. Then take your left hand needle and purl the following 2 stitches. Then we're going to repeat this pattern until 1 stitch is left before the marker stitch. And with this last stitch, we're going to knit it, but you'll see in a couple of seconds.
Talk me out of my knees and stitch me up at the seams. Then I could live in my dreams. We'll ride the coattails to the finish line. I don't hear the church bells chime anymore, 'cause I'm in love with this. So we'll ride the coattails to the finish line. I don't hear the church bells chime anymore, 'cause I'm in love.
This is the last stitch I was talking about, that you'll have to knit it, then slip that marker stitch and knit the last 3 stitches. And then you'll only have to repeat row 1 to row 8 until you get a squarish shape. And when you're happy with the size of your dishcloth, you'll have to knit for 6 rows.
just wanted to say thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people.
Then when you're done knitting your 6 rows, you'll have to bind off and weave in the end. You know the drill if you've been watching all my videos.
In the messages all the time.
Your heart's too big to be treated small, so please don't blame me for trying to be the one who could have it all. And I know they've been stupid, telling you it's dark when you see the light. And I know you ain't foolish, so just give me the chance, I could treat you right. But I say, will I ever be too far away when you feel alone? No way, no. Will I ever back down my soul to protect our home? No way, no. Will I ever go a day not telling you you're beautiful? No way, no. No way, no way, no. No way, no way, no. Oh, no way, no way, no. No way, no way, no. Oh. Now my sister told me that if love ever hits your eye, I promise you'll miss her the minute that she walks right out your side. So we should just do it, cause I don't wanna risk her being right. Oh, let's not be foolish, cause don't you know that family never lies. But I say, hey, will I ever be too far away when you feel alone?
What? Here it is! So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll try this dishcloth because you'll love it like I do. So feel free to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you can also watch my last video, which is how to knit socks, if you click on the screen right now. Adios amigos, see you next time. Woo woo!